Hey guys, Fat Cat's back, and today I'm going to do a new video, 51st video. This will be the 51st video, and it'll also be marking a year since I uploaded my first video, which was Phalanges. If any of you guys have watched that, I feel so sorry for you. And I must admit, it wasn't my fault. I wrote the script, you can tell by my name. It was good writing, bad quality film, and kind of bad management. Really, because we were practicing that day. The thing I have learned now is that I have to send out these scripts in advance. This is what I do now. For my scripts, whenever I'm making something, which I am making something, you guys don't know yet, but I am making something, and I sent the scripts out, and they've been out for like weeks. We haven't shot yet, but I've told them, practice, please. It's the one thing we need. So they have the scripts and everything. Today, basically, I'm just going to go through some little backstories on some things that you haven't seen, that you actually haven't seen the bunch of bloopers that were Phalanges. Starting off with, the pen, the infamous Phoebe pen. In the beginning of the in the middle / beginning of the first scene, Phoebe is curling her hair on a pen, and she tries to get it out. And I actually based that off of real life. My friend Sibel, who played Phoebe, she did a wonderful job playing Phoebe. Actually, once did that and couldn't get the pen out of her hair. Also, another Sibel story was the Canadians, and she went up to me one day. I came to school, and she goes up to me. She's like, "Wait, Owen, aren't Canadians spelled with an I? Then shouldn't Canada be called Canadia?" And I was like, "I'm telling our geography teacher, not even joking." And she was like, "No, it was just a joke," and like acting like it was a joke. And I was like, "No, you were serious about that." So I put it in the script and everything. Also, yeah, what else? If you read the script, well, in the script, this script's Balin, but Alan doesn't have the best relationship with Ricky, and I kind of based that off of the weird relationship I had with my friend Josh, starting in the beginning, like, of our friendship, because, like, we weren't the greatest of people, but then we became friends and everything. Now we're good, but back then we weren't the greatest. Well, when we shot Phalanges, yeah, we were friends, but beforehand, we were kind of not on the best kind of thing. But yeah, also back then I had a huge obsession with Friends. I still watch Friends a lot, all the time, but I'm not as big of obsession about it. And back then, I still obsessed about Harry Potter, which is kind of freaky. I still do now. I've been doing that for my whole life. Random backstory I just thought of. My language arts teacher last year, Miss Corrigan, I was in our homeroom, so I don't know how I did this. All I did was move from the seat I have in her class to my seat I have in the homeroom. But somehow when I was moving my books, I dropped this script, and she picked it up, and she read it. Like, I don't know, she didn't give it to me. I guess I left before she had the chance to give it to me, but she read it. And she said it was really good, and, she, told me some plot holes I had that some I fixed, some I didn't, some I just forgot. And she ended up watching Phalanges. She was like, reference to the second episode, I believe, when we order pizza. She's like, "Don't you have to give them your address to order pizza?" And I was like, "What?" She's like, "In Phalanges." Because it came out of nowhere. We were in the middle of language arts class. She's like, "Kids, don't you have to give them an address to order pizza?" And I was like, "What?" Like, yeah. Here's another error. Tie? However you say that. Tie. I feel stupid. I said T. But, yeah. I messed that up. Yeah. backstory, if you haven't realized, Ricky has an obsession with tanning. Yeah, got that before the tan mom beat you. I did that on purpose. Scene 3/4, 3/4. Yeah. I did that line. I thought that was funny. It was really awkward in the show, though. That was a kind of weird thing. It was just a weird add-on. And some comments I got from my friends, they're like, the party looks so lame, and I'm just like, I just go up to, the next day I'm like, hey, so the party was lame? Do you have any logic? The party was supposed to be lame. So that was my kind of, I was right. Karaoke scene was funny. That was when Sibel fell. It was so, oh my god, it was so funny. Everyone said she did it on purpose. I'm like, no, like you had to be there to really experience it. Like some people said it was funny, but they thought it was fake and everything. I'm like, no, she fell on purpose. I mean, no, she fell on accident. Like she didn't just. Why would you fall? Because she actually got hurt. Like she fell and got hurt. We had to stop for a little bit. Whoa, it's already over. It was so funny. We were practicing, and it's on episode 1. It was 11 minutes, 15 seconds exactly. Where Josh, who plays Ricky, gets to this line, and he just, like, looks offended. And we just start bursting laughing. Like, if my, like, high-pitched voice back then was like, so, like, yeah, I was like, super loud. Now my voice is, like, the deepest thing in the universe, and kind of scary. But, yeah. And if you watch episode 2, you notice that Rachel says that, and it's mainly because the actor who played Scott had to leave. So, we changed it, and we changed that to Rachel too. Also, on one of the takes we were doing this, they said phalange, and then Rachel said phalange, and then I'm waiting for Sibel to say phalange, because secretly, if you look, Eric and Vanessa, who play Scott and Victoria, have their scripts by the pillows, and I give them good, like they really hit it, and it looked natural. I was like, wow, it's really good. And you couldn't really see them looking at it. They would look at it when they were off camera, and then come back, which is pretty good. I didn't even tell them to do that. But yeah, I was waiting for Sibel to say phalange, the loudest out of all of them. I'm just waiting, and I'm just waiting. It's like almost a minute is going to pass. And I'm like, what's she going to say? So I just go, phalange. And then she decides to say it right when I'm saying phalange. And I was like, oh my god. So yeah, now behind the scenes, which script looks better? Okay, this one is not ripped. So this is my friend Vanessa's script. Yeah. The sleepover idea was my idea. I thought that'd be really funny to have them at a sleepover, and it would be really interesting to see how 3 guys and 3 girls at their age kind of act at a sleepover. I wanted to see that happen. Because really, I didn't really picture any relationships in my head. The only one that there was actually insider story number 2. There was actually going to be a relationship in the show if the show kept going. And I will tell you who, but I'll give you a few moments to guess. I'll show you guys the names. One person missing, okay. I showed you all the names. Now I'll give you 3 seconds to guess. Okay. I was going to have Ricky and Victoria end up being boyfriend and girlfriend. And it was actually going to happen, I believe, episode 4. I believe it was going to start. Because I know episode 3, I think, let me read the end of the script. No. I think script 3 was not it. I'm kind of lost track, but I know one of the episodes ended with "I dare you." Rachel just keeps saying, "I dare you to do this, I dare you to do that," which is kind of foreshadowing of the next episode, which was the one with the dare. And the dare was for Ricky and Victoria to act like a couple for a week, and we actually put them on a date. And they ended up going out in that script, like at the end. My thumb, look at my thumb, isn't it nice? But yeah, they were gonna end up being a couple, and I don't know, like, who else do you think would be a good couple? There are 3 guys and 3 girls, so they can be even couples, and it could work out. But yeah, I really wanted to express their relationship. It was going to work out. I don't know if I was going to have them break up, but yeah, it was going to happen, but it didn't. The funny thing about this scene, when we say, let's just text our parents, some people didn't have their phone, so, like, we're just, like, sitting there with make-believe phones. I have my phone, which I still have today, and I'm just, like, I'm, like, fake texting and everything. Rachel had her own phone, she's doing stuff, and then, like, everyone else, it was funny. And if you watch us, we start wearing our pajamas, and the funny thing is, I told them, okay, just bring a pair of pajamas, and I was like, okay. And in my head, I was like, okay, it's a weird show, they're probably gonna bring the weirdest pajamas possible, and I get to the show, and they have, like, the most serious stuff, like, average clothes that you'd wear to bed, while I'm wearing, like, Paper Mario with New York Ranger shirt on. I look like the most colorful thing ever. I look like I'm celebrating the 4th of July, and, like, everyone else is so serious, and I was like, oh my god. And it was a dress down day that day, so we were all wearing, like, different clothes, and, basically, for the girls, they actually changed. Me and Josh, we just put our clothes, like, our clothes over it, because, I believe, yeah, Eric left beforehand, but he put his clothes on before. I don't know why, because he was just not listening to us that day. But, yeah, we put it on over our clothes and everything. So, yeah. Wow, I'm already at 12 minutes and 33 seconds. So, yeah, I guess that'll be it for this video. I'll see you guys next time. And watch Phalanges today. I know I'll be watching Phalanges today. Goodbye.